Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. ISRO is not just an exam, it's a dream career for engineers to serve the nation in space research and satellite technology. With the right preparation, every one of you can crack it. Dear students, for many of us, working at ISRO is a great dream, right? So now we got a chance to fulfill that dream. So mark the date, September 14th, 2025, ISRO Scientist Cadre Examination we have. So hi dear students, Namaste. This is S.M.M. Trinath, the faculty of ACE Engineering Academy. Welcome to ACE online platform and Mission ISRO. So I believe the students who are enrolled for this examination, so-called the scientist, so your preparation is going good, okay? And today we'll be having a wonderful preparation strategy where we do have only 20 days to reach our main target and a dream, right? So before that, if I check it out, the examination details, of course, just I'm giving you the overview, okay? So no doubt, dear students, the pattern, written examination we have, and in the written examination, we have two parts. The first part is so-called part A, which is absolutely contributing the technical part. 80 questions we have, and it is having 1/3 negative marking. And part B, having aptitude, 15 questions, and there is no negative marking. And the students who qualified in the written examination, they'll be shortlisted towards interview process. And for sure, the final selection, if I consider 50% written examination and 50% interview with the minimum aggregate cutoffs. Dear students, many of the students of ACE Engineering Academy today, they're working as a scientist at ISRO. They're doing service to the nation as a scientist. You don't believe, we have taken a lot of inputs from them, and by taking a proper decoding process, we understand the weightage for electronics and communication and electrical engineering as follows. Check it out, dear students. If I check it out for electronics and communication, the weightage, I understand for analog circuits, it is almost like a 15 to 18%, and a digital microprocessor around 15%, signal systems and control systems around 12%, communication around 15%, electromagnetics is around 10%, network analysis 10%, electronic devices you have 8 to 10%, and mathematics aptitude is around 10 to 12% for electronics and communication. Whereas in the similar way, electrical engineering, if I check it out, for electrical engineering students, I'm taking 2023 as a reference, okay? If you go through that, the power systems are machines, okay? The first machines, if you check it out, around 19 questions we have in 2023, Indian Space Research Organization, EEE paper. And for power systems, it is around 6, and power electronics around 10 questions, and measurements around 9 questions, electronic circuits, 11 questions, control systems 8 questions, electromagnetic transmission lines, it is around 8 questions, like around 5 questions, okay? And analog circuits around 3 questions, digital 2 questions, signals 2 questions, mathematics 6 questions, and aptitude 14 questions. So students, by this, it is very clear that around 80 to 85% GATE examination syllabus we have in ISRO examination. So the students who prepare for the GATE exam, I think your preparation is very much useful for going for this ISRO. Whereas if you decode the previous questions of GATE focus on conceptual depth, whereas ISRO mainly focus on direct problem solving questions, and it commonly don't focus on lengthy derivation type of questions. For example, if I compare, the ISRO previous questions with the GATE exam questions, you can have a look onto the screen, dear students. First, let me go for electronics and communication. ISRO 2019 question. A sinusoid with frequency 1 kHz is a sample at 1.5 kHz. Find folded frequency. Very simple question. And this is the same question asked in, the similar question asked in GATE electronics and communication 2015, signals and systems 18th question. You can download the paper, you can have a comparison. In the similar way, ISRO 2019, if you check it out, design a half adder circuit using only NAND gates. So GATE ECE 2016, digital 15th question this is. In the similar way, ISRO 2020 question, what I have disclosed over here, the same question, GATE ECE 2018 communications question number 23, and ISRO 2020, if input to an LTI system is so and so, the similar question, if you check it out, we are supposed to calculate the system response here. I was wondering, this is GATE ECE 2017, signals 25th known quantity, what exactly we not like a huge, to say the derivation based questions, okay? So like you understand that this is the similar question for electrical engineering 2013 network analysis question number 22. And ISRO 2015, a unity of feedback control system has g of s is equals to 10 by s into s plus 1, then find the steady state error for unit step function. So, GATE Electrical Engineering 2014 control systems, which is nothing but 16th question. In the similar way, ISRO 2016, yes, you have the question of machines, electrical machines of 2012, and ISRO 2016 question, the same question, GATE Electrical Engineering, or a similar question, GATE Electrical Engineering 2015 network analysis, which is so called 7th question. Similarly, ISRO 2016, if I check it out, the same question asked for electrical engineering machines, 26th question in 2014. In the similar way, ISRO 2017, the same question under electrical machines, 27th question of GATE Electrical Engineering 2015. ISRO 2017 question is a GATE Electrical Engineering 2016 question of power electronics, and similarly machines or power electronics or power systems, whatnot. So, if you understand, a lot of similar questions you could experience, but not extreme depth, okay? They are absolutely problem solving based questions we have in ISRO, right? That is the way how we need to decode the PYQs. Now, I got a clarity that if you already prepare for GATE exam, and if you are solving the previous year questions of Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, I think you are 90% ready to give up this exam and to get a success. So, dear students, by understanding all these with the support of the team of ACE Engineering Academy, we have prepared a 20-day preparation strategy for ISRO aspirants. Okay, so I have classified that into 5 different phases, okay, like a 4-day plan, like that 5 different phases I have classified. For example, if I check it out, the phase 1, let me go with electronics and communication first, then I move towards electrical engineering. If I go with the phase 1, the foundation and the formulae building, that is my main task. So, because day 1 to day 4, 4 days, and I am considering this as what your foundation and formulae building. And if I go with electronics and communication or electrical engineering, anything, my main goal is revise the basics plus important formulas. So, I am giving high weightage for electronics and communication as per the previous questions. In that, you have network analysis like theorems, resonance, transient response, signal systems like convolution based questions we have, Fourier and Laplace basic based questions we have, and analog circuits, bipolar junction transistor, field effect transistor, biasings, and small signal models, amplifiers, operational amplifier based questions we have. Is it okay? In the similar way, here if you check it out, the electrical engineering, the same case, phase 1, foundation and formula building from day 1 to day 4. If you check it out, the same goal, DS, which is nothing but a revised basics plus important formulas. So, electrical machines, because I am going with the weightage. So, electrical machines, which is so called the DC transformers basics, and the power systems like a basics of generation, transmission, per unit systems, whatnot, and network analysis concepts. So, my dear students, the daily task, the 4 days, 1st to 4th, I mean to say the day 1 to day 4, daily the task is prepare a formula notebook, 1-page summary per subject. That is so called short notes. That should include the formulas and that should include the summary per subject. You need to repeat. So, before you go to sleep, you try to repeat what did you studied on that specific day. And today, whatever you have completed, so called day 1 to day 4, try to check out the PYQs once. But my main task here is repeat the concepts, repeat until you have confidence, until you get a command in the subject. This is so called phase 1 preparation. In the similar way, if I move towards phase 2, so core technical mastery, we need to become master in our core technical subjects because of the huge weightage we do have. That is day 5 to day 8. So what is my goal? That is nothing but cover high scoring technical areas, as I already discussed. The highest score, if I check it out for electronics and communication, like we have digital control systems, you have communications, check it out. For example, control systems like a time frequency domain stability criteria, digital circuits like a combinational sequential FSM and a logic minimization, and communication systems like a AM, FM, digital communication basics and the probability. In the similar way, if I move towards electrical engineering, dear students, like a power electronics, rectifiers, choppers, inverters and the converters, electrical machines based questions, if I check it out, like a induction, synchronous machines, torque, slip characteristics and measurements as well as instrumentation. Hope you got the point, dear students. So, the daily task, because already you covered the first phase, now you enter into the second phase. In the first phase, you have given a very good weightage for the subjects which are somewhat tricky. And in the second phase, you're giving highest priority for the subjects which are having very high weightage. Okay. So now first phase, second phase, if I check it out, I believe you will be covered approximately 60% to 70% of technical subjects. Now, every day in this so-called day 5 to day 8, you please solve the ISRO PYQs. Not only that, please go for GATE PYQs side by side. Please try to solve both ISRO PYQs and GATE PYQs side by side. But understand, don't go extreme deeper conceptual questions from the GATE exam. As per the standards of ISRO, what do we have? As per the PYQs, you please go through that. So, we are there for you. I'll be giving you, the great gift. Okay, I'm going to announce the gift what we are giving. That at the last, I'm going to announce that. Okay, dear students. Now, anyways, phase 2, and a surprise gift. Okay, don't forget. And phase 3, if you check it out, numerical application and problem solving. You're supposed to spend time for numerical application and problem solving. That is day 9 to day 12. So our main goal is to strengthen problem solving speed and accuracy, which is our main task. So whatever the concepts you study, yes, that is very important. But are you going to implement that specific concept in a right time? That is important. For example, assume that I have time to solve one question for 1.5 minutes. Within 1.5 minutes, I need to solve the question. Unfortunately, a student is taking 4 minutes or 5 minutes to solve the question. So even though he is getting right answer, he is unable to represent that question in the right time, in the given time. Then do you feel your goal will be achieved? Do you feel your task will be achieved? No, dears. So time management is very important. So day 9 to day 12, mark carefully that the management of the time. Please try to do a proper back test on this. Okay, dear students, like focus on numerical intensive areas. For example, electronics and communication are mainly the numerical based questions you could expect from network analysis, signals, controls, and analog circuits. And for electrical engineering, machines, power systems, and power electronics. I hope you got the point, dear students. At least you try to solve 100 plus MSQ questions. I mean to say MCQ questions, multiple choice questions, not only for ISRO, also for GATE. A minimum 100 questions you need to solve. Please take care of that. So in the similar way, daily task here is a 2-hour formula revision and 5-hour MCQ solving and 1-hour error analysis. So while doing a numerical, if you're experiencing errors, you please write down that. If you do any mistake, please write down that. Write down that mistake. Don't neglect those mistakes. Okay, please write down, put pen on the paper, what mistake you have done, why did you do that mistake, what problem you have to not understanding the question in a proper way. Try to recollect yourself, and before you sleep, you please recollect what mistakes you have done. You please recollect what mistakes you have done, and try to understand how to resolve those mistakes. That is very, 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 very important. That is so-called error analysis. You need to spend 1 hour time for that, guys. Okay. In the similar way, phase 4, because we are going with the 5 phases, right? And phase 4, if you check it out, the mixed practice and the mock test. So day 13th to day 16th, you can check it out, my dear boys and girls. Attempt at least 2 mock tests per day, subject-wise or full length. And we are there, ACE Engineering Academy. Yes, we are giving a lot of mock tests for our students. I'll be giving you the QR code. Just scan that QR code. Just go with the mock test. Lot of subject-wise exams, lot of mock tests we are conducting. Go with that. We are always with you, dear students. And after each mock test, analyze the mistakes and note weak areas, which is very important. Right, and revise the short notes prepared in phase 1 as well as phase 2. The short notes, as I told already, the maintaining the short notes is damn very important, which should include, the shortcuts, the time-saving techniques, which should include the important formulas, whatnot. And what is the strategy here is a time-bound practice. That is 1 hour. You need to solve 40 questions in that way, and focus of negative marking, because you can understand for part A, that is so-called technical part, you have 1/3 negative marking. If you don't have any confidence on a specific question, try to avoid that question. That's it. Is it okay, dear students? Right, which is very important. Now, the last but not least, that is so-called as a phase 5, which is so-called final revision, and we should be ready for the examination. That is day 17th to day 20th. In day 17 and 18, 2 days. Okay, in 2 days, you please revise all the shortcuts, revise the concepts, revise all the formula sheets in a proper way, and solve the common areas for ECE and electrical engineering, like you have network analysis, control systems, measurements, power electronics, like that. Attempt at least the last 10 years of ISRO papers, of course, both ECE as well as, electrical engineering. No need to touch gate papers. Go with only ISRO papers, but minimum last 10 years. That is 2 days you need to go ahead, 17th and 18th. Whereas 19th and 20th, just make your mind calm, sleep well. Whatever work you are doing, no need to open the book, just repeat the concepts. You repeat yourself. You just recollect the questions what you have studied in a specific topic. For example, if you say analog electronic circuits from operational amplifier, what are the previous questions they have asked? How did we solve? What are the time saving techniques we have? For example, if they ask to find the gain of an amplifier, what are the shortcuts we have? Any RE model, RPi model, or hybrid pi model, or any sort of techniques we have? If they ask to find input impedance and output impedance, what are the shortcuts we have? Whatever faculty taught in the class, like that, you repeat, you recollect, you repeat. Don't make your brain stress. At that time, if you have any doubt at that instant, then only open the sheets, because you already prepared the short notes, the time saving techniques. Then only you open the sheets. Otherwise, just don't touch anything. Just you repeat. Your mind is your guru. It teaches everything. It gives you best solution for sure. Do you know, dear students? So, ACE Engineering Academy, it is running since 1995, established in 1995. Many of our students of ACE Academy today, they're working as a scientist in ISRO, in DRDO, many, research organizations. There are a lot of success stories of ACE Academy students. If they can, why don't you? So, I should see you guys in ISRO for sure. Mark my words, my dear boys and girls. So some of among them, if you check it out onto the screen, dear students, like Vedushri, the second ranker, and Likita, the 18th rank, 4th rank, so Sri Vatsava, and Babji, 19th rank, and Priya Gupta, 13th rank, and Sanjana, 26th rank, and Vijay Satish, 16th rank, and Arvind, 29th rank, and Swati, 36th rank, and Ramarao, 17th rank. Congratulations to all these students. Not only these, many students of ACE Academy, today, the scientists in ISRO. They supported us like anything to get this beautiful preparation strategy, and they clearly passed a message that tell every student who are going for ISRO, it is very easy exam. That's what they said. They clearly told that the people who prepare for the GATE exam, ISRO is as simple as you can crack. So don't worry, we are always there with you, dear students. Okay. So as I already told you, dear students, yes, ACE Engineering Academy and ACE Online, we are giving you online test series 2025. Just you please scan the QR code. Then you can directly reach to the web page, which includes the exams what we are giving for you. And you don't believe, like 13 subject-wise tests we are giving, and 3 full-length mock tests we are giving. Total 16 tests we are giving for ISRO aspirants. Students, try to use this opportunity, okay? So as I discussed clearly, by decoding the previous year questions of ISRO, we have chosen the selected questions, and we have arranged those questions in these exams, so-called mock test and the subject-wise exams, okay? So give up these questions, dear. For sure, that will help you to reach your goal in ISRO. Not only, dear students, daily from 25th August 2025, we are conducting YouTube free live sessions. So we are solving the PYQs, the previous year questions of ISRO. Okay. For example, if I check it out, 25th Engineering Mathematics for Electronics and Communication. Okay. The time schedule I have given onto the screen. You can watch out carefully. You can take a screenshot. Okay. 25th Engineering Mathematics, Numerical Ability on 26th, Networks on 27th, Control Systems on 28th, Signal Systems on 29th, and Digital on 30th. Microprocess on 31st, Analog Electronic Circuits on September 1st, and electronic device and on September 2nd, communication and 3rd, EMTL on 4th, and BWE on 5th. Is it okay, dear students? Please try to use this wonderful opportunity, dear students. You come live, practice those questions for sure, and understand the technique, the way how a faculty is solving the question. There is a lot of difference between a student who solved the question in the given time and the faculty who solve the question, because a lot of experience with what we have, we could use a lot of time saving techniques to get the answer, and we always try to maintain good speed, because we need to wind up the answer within 1 or 1.5 minutes. Right around the students. In the similar way, if you check it out for electrical engineering onto the screen, dear students, on 25th Engineering Mathematics of August, okay, August 25th, and 26th of August, Numerical Ability, Networks, controls, signals, digital microprocessors. And from September 1st, you have analog, EMTL, power systems, machines, power electronics, and measurements. Okay, the daily schedule for electrical engineering is from 7 p.m. onwards, whereas for electronics and communication, the daily schedule is from 6 p.m. onwards. So finally, my dear students, maintain a proper discipline. So with the discipline and ACE Engineering Academy guidance, I believe you could reach your main goal of becoming the scientist in ISRO. Okay, dear students, our best wishes from the entire team of ACE Engineering Academy. Have a healthy and wealthy career. Jai Hind.